The truth is, I don't. Hello again. Right, okay, so I get asked quite a lot of times, um, how do I clean my coins? How do I clean my jewellery? Truth be told, I don't. I find it usually turns out to be a disaster. Um, but I thought I'd do this because if it helps anybody to either clean their coins or not clean their coins, why not? So basically, I've got a silver ring and a 1909 one penny. The one penny, as you can see, hardly you can hardly see anything. And for the purpose of this video, I'm going to take it to the extreme. Really, I use a copper pickle and a silver pickle to clean them in. Here I'm using some scratch remover and a soft felt brush on a Dremel, just to see what we can take off, if anything. And again, as I said, I'm not really worried about these two items. Um, you know, they are what they are. So I'm just going to turn the Dremel on and polish the silver ring. The booth you can see is actually a Henry vacuum cleaner bottom. Um, the spinning motion of the Dremel, all the scratch remover, it goes everywhere, where this keeps it inside. A nice little idea, I think. Yeah, so as you see, I'm polishing it up. It does give a thick black coat of the scratch remover or the the polishing compound. If you get the green bar, the purpose of this would be to polish it and then dip it into the silver pickle. The same with the copper coins. Once I've polished it up, I'll drop it in the copper pickle. There are videos on how to make that stuff. It's quite easy, really. If I can do it, you can do it. Again, as I said, this is going to ruin this coin. I already know what happens or what I'm going to do with this one. I'm going to clean it to a certain extent where it looks okay, and that's where I should have left it. And then I'm going to go to the full extent of leaving it in the copper pickle too long, and you'll have a good idea then what it's actually doing. Yeah, the Dremel holding it like that is okay. It's not really doing a fantastic job of polishing the actual patina off the coin. Um, if I keep going, I think you'll see in a minute, I actually take some of it off, but I'm also damaging the coin. So let's keep going. I think you'll probably see in a minute where the patina comes off. I've tried other things. As you can see, there's the pink stuff behind. That's more abrasive than the scratch remover. I've tried dipping my coins in various chemicals. Again, don't advise it. You know, don't take my word for it. Try it if you want. If at the end of the day you ruin a coin, you learn from it. If you find some success, then have a go at doing a few more. But I've tried a lot of coins over the years, and I don't really think that the modern coins I can clean up. It's clean up enough to sort of make them passable to chip them into the bank. But with the old stuff, the pre-decimal coins and anything else, I don't. I really don't clean them up. I just love the age on them. But as I said, with the modern coinage, you take them into the bank and they look at you quite strange, really, if you've got a bag full of dirty one pennies, or they can see some silver coins like the 5p's and the 10p's and the 20p's, and a few of them are looking a bit shoddy. I just don't like the funny looks they give me. So I'm doing the 1p here. You can see, look, a bit of the patina's come off. I noticed as I looked at it that it is actually damaging the coin. A bit more scratch remover, and we get to the point where I think it looks okay, but again, I just want to go a bit further to see if I can actually, well, prove to you that by cleaning these coins up, it's just not worth doing, in my opinion. But if you've got better methods than me, I would appreciate you letting me know. I mean, I've got probably about 200 one pennies and various others, threepenny bits and stuff like that. They just don't, I don't want to clean them because I think I would just ruin them completely. Yeah, so here we go. That's the 2p, the 1p done. I'm going to get the silver and copper pickle out in a minute. And just drop them in. The penny, I think, probably be about a minute would be the length of time that I would, really, if I was going to put them in just to clean them up a little bit, no more than a minute. So that's microwaved in the, microwaved in the microwave. It's microwaved to heat it up. Some people use a rice cooker to keep it warm all the time. I'm just doing a penny, so heat it in the microwave. It's hot enough. Here comes the silver pickle, and I drop in the ring in that one. And yeah, there's lots of videos on how to make this stuff and what not to do, what to do. So I now can get the silver ring out. You should really wash it under a tap, but again, as I said, I'm just trying to do it as quick as I can so you can see what the effect is. The black, this is actually a St George's ring, and there's lots of detail in it, so the black compound gets right down into the cracks, so it would take a bit of maybe a brush would be better. Now, I tried to get the penny out, the little bugger wouldn't come out, so I started again and got it out eventually. I think, as you can see here, it's changed the colour of the coin. It's made it look less dark. You can see a fair bit of detail in it now. But this is not why I'm doing this. I'm now going to put it back in the pickle. And I'm going to cook it basically. I'm going to leave it in there. As you can see, it says I should have stopped there. Here we go. Silver ring. What do I reckon? Did okay. Did clean it. But I think it probably would need a better cooking that, because at the end of the day, all I noticed was that you can see there the shininess of the shank. And there you go. That's why we don't do them. Look at the state of that. And that wasn't that long in the pickle. I think it was about 5 minutes. So if you're going to clean your coins and you're going to use copper pickle, I would say don't clean your coins.